So then question number 6, is it mandatory to have a current account? I will say there is a emotional answer or a logical answer. We all know we have two halves of brain. The left brain is the logical, mathematical brain. The right brain is the storytelling, emotional, you can say soft brain, you can say. So I would say no and yes. The simple thing is the IT Act was, the Finance Act was amended last year, 2021. The amount you can deposit in your savings account is limited at 10 lakhs. Beyond that, there will be reporting. Now, that has to be revealed to the revenue system, internal revenue system of the IT department. So for the current account, the limit is 50 lakhs. Now, the question is, why it is mandatory to have a current account, why it is mandatory to not to have a current account, logical and emotional answer. So the simple answer is, if your cash count, if your counter is more, counter means if your collection is more, and you don't want to keep it in your house or in your clinic, so you will have to make a deposit every now and then, especially if you have cash. If it is digital, it is already going in your account. So if you have a cash collection, which is on the higher side, then you need to frequently deposit it. Once if you're going to deposit it again and again in saving bank account, there are two reasons you have to be very cautious. The number one reason, it is already mentioned, the capping of 10 lakhs annually. It is not monthly. Whenever we say a number, whenever we say a figure in finance, it means annually. The second reason, the main reason is, most of the saving bank accounts these days, ever since 2017 or 18, have capped their IBTs at 4 or 5. What is IBT? In branch transactions. What does that mean? You go to a bank, deposit, withdraw through a check or a deposit slip. You deposit through a deposit slip, withdraw through a check. Those are counted as your IBTs. You may go to a bank and make an NEFT, although you should make it online. But let's suppose you have problem with your passport or whatever, you make a request and go in for a NEFT or RTGS, or you make a, you can say, withdrawal from your ATM. Both those are not counted as IBTs. IBTs are what you do at the cash counter, withdrawal and deposit. NEFT, whatever you can do, not counted. ATM, as per your limit. Normally, all banks have an ATM limit of 4 to 5 per month. Beyond that, we don't need also. But that is not counted in IBTs. So 4 to 5 IBT means you can deposit and withdraw total 4 to 5 times a month. Which means you have to deposit once a week. So if you can hold that money for 7 days, 6 days, and deposit it every Monday, every Tuesday, or whatever day you wish to, you can go ahead. But if not, if you're making, you can say, deposit every alternate day, then your IBTs are going to increase. In that case, it makes sense to have a current account. That is the reason current account is very important. Clear? Clear so far? Give me a thumbs up. Does it make sense? Okay. So if, of course, in clinic name, in my name, that is a question which has been asked later also. So I've addressed it over there. So it is mandatory to have, it is not mandatory. It is wise to have a clinic account if you have more of cash collection, so that you don't exceed your IBTs and pay unnecessary charges to your bank. Simple answer. So lessons from above, simply speaking, is if you have multiple input sources, especially more of digital, for presumptive, you need to maintain only Form 3C. And limit of presumptive is 50 lakhs only, below 50 lakhs. But for this current financial year, it has been introduced in the budget that if 95% of your receipts are digital, this presumptive limit is going to go up to 75 lakhs for you. Now, this is to encourage more of digital so that you have less of cash deposit. Anyways, even a Golgappa wala or a Sabji wala has a Paytm or a QR code. So you don't need to even think of what exactly you need to do in that regard. So this was the, you can say, update in the budget 2023. We apply to 44 ADA. The limit was 50 lakhs. Now it has been raised to 75 lakhs. But the condition is 95% of receipts should be digital or through any online mode. QR code, swipe, NEFT, RTGS, whatever mode. Not cash. 5% only cash. Now, what are the further advantages? We'll come to that, don't worry. Now, I hope this is clear in terms of current account and your, you can say, receipt purpose and your income purpose. Clear so far? Give me a thumbs up if you're clear. Okay. Of course, if there are any questions pertaining to that, you can post in the chat. I'll be taking the all other. If not posted in chat, I'll be still giving you time to ask questions in the end. Don't worry.